All right, we back at y'all, man. Bad connection. This is the Unifix. What I told you to forget. This is one of their big hits. All right. If they gonna do another joint, nah, that's it. All right, that was a live performance. Looked like at a cabaret or something. You know. Yeah, that's what's up. All right. We're gonna keep it short and sweet today. I want to give a shout out to my man Mike Elam and I'm sorry, his name Mike, but I know him as Elam, Nick Elam. There we go. We used to work together, and my man, he's a promoter for the Fast Eddie's nightclub spot, and he has his own design urban line out called Don Dada. That's a Jamaican term for top dog, the Don Dada. Somebody Super Cat made a song about Don Dada. That's like the man, the boss, that dude. That's a Jamaican slang connotation. So yeah, that's the name of his brand called Don Dada. So y'all go on his website, Nick Elam and Nick Elam, and check out his gear and show some love, man. You know, and he right here in the DMV area. I bought some gear, and you know, he got some fly pieces going on. And yeah, so I don't have my phone to pull up his website, but I had to shout him out while I was on my mind. So Nick, I'm gonna send you this video. I'm promoting you, bro, and keep doing your thing. Everybody getting their artistry on, and I love it. It's an outlet, man. It's so much going on. Uh, a DC fireman got killed over the weekend, and he was down on Half Street, so that's somewhere down southwest, and probably just hanging out, and so it sounded like it was a shooting, nothing that was meant for him, but when jokers get to shooting, they shooting everybody but the target, because a man and a woman got hit, and it's like, what's upsetting is gangsters gonna be gangsters. I get that. Thugs gonna be thugs, but it was a rule. It was cold back in the day. And before, no women, no kids, no elderly people. These kids out here don't care now. They taking people lives. So I have no mercy on them when they do things and it come back to them. You gotta have some morals on some level. Everything has rules. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Nobody has don't no regard for the elderly, kids and women. Come on, man. When did it get so messed up? I seen a video talking about we ain't got no old heads. We the old heads. You 20 years old. How you an old head? What qualify you to be an old head? You gotta be 35 and up. In my neighborhood back in the day, we had the Turkey Bowl every year that we played in. And it was the young bucks against the old heads. So when you turn 35, or that was like your last year to be a young buck. Now, when you turn 36, you're on the old head side, you know, and you played on that side of the team, you know, and the old heads will mop us up because them dudes be out there 2 weeks before Thanksgiving Day. They practicing, they running plays and everything. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear a youngster talking about he a old head dude, you ain't even live life. You honest? And 9 times out of 10, you ain't even been out. You ain't been out the country. You ain't been out of town. Now, granted, I got on my first plane at 30 years old. I did it all at one time. I flew on a plane. I got on a cruise liner, and I was gone overseas all at the same time. I needed to go get a passport. My thing was everybody came to DC and party. That's why I never wanted or did go nowhere other than up and down the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't go out west to Vegas till '07. Then I flew to Hawaii in 2010. You know, I was at the De La Hoya Mayweather fight. I was there, you know. My first time in Vegas, it was electric. Anytime you want to go to Vegas, go on a fight night, a big fight. All the stars be out, action packed. I was like a kid in a candy store. I saw Life Jennings we stayed at the Luxor, the Black Pyramid. Life Jennings was having problems with his room or his suite. They were so packed, somebody double booked him. He didn't have, well, I think he did have a room, but he didn't have the suite that he wanted. They gave him a bump down and he was upset. And he was like, damn, they get ready to go to jail because he had a fine shorty with him and he showing out for her. Y'all gonna find me a suite. I booked this fight 2 months out. I paid all this money. They were like, sir, we'll give you a refund. I don't want no refund. You know, I got business out here. I need me a suite, you know. So he was going on. Then that was like in the lobby, the register to get your room to go upstairs. At the bar, I see Ruben Studdard. Then I see Taylor Hicks in the hallway at MGM because he was playing at one of the clubs there. Taylor Hicks was what is it? Stars. Who was it? American Idol. Okay, he was. I don't know if he won or not. I think he did win. He was the young dude that had like gray hair, silver mixed gray hair, and he was like 28, looking like he was 40. You know, but a young 40. And so, you know, he kind of won everybody over, the aunties and grandmas and stuff. But he was a young dude with gray hair, mixed gray hair, looking like an old head. And he was just 28 years old. But he could sing, though. Uh, I saw, who else? Who else I saw? Uh, Ed Lover. Ed Lover. I saw Ed Lover out there coming out to fight. And I tell this story and I laugh about it. I was getting ready to get whooped on by the dude that knocked out Roy Jones, the tall black dude. I forget his name. Um, God dang, I see his face. Anyway, the dude bumped me. We coming out to fight, and I look back at him like, damn, dog, you know. I know it's tight, but he kind of put the shoulder into it. And I look, he took his shades off. I was like, oh, you knocked out Roy Jones. I forget that boy name. God Damn, I remember it next video and I'll bring it back up. But I was like, man, I don't want none, bro. I don't want none. And he started laughing and walked off. So I got on the phone and I'm with a little honey with me, right? So I got on the phone. I say, bruh, I was getting ready to get whooped by a dude that knocked Roy Jones out. The first time, Roy Jones got knocked out twice. The first dude, the tall, slim dude that was in Rocky Five, I forget that boy's name. But anyway, it's gonna come to me soon as I get off this video. But anyway, they like, why you ain't rumble them? Why they trying to size me up? You should have rumbled them and let them whoop you, and then you could have sued them. I'm like, nah, bro, nah. I had me a little honey with me. I'm not gonna have her coming back to DC talking about me getting mopped up on the floor by a pro boxer. You know what I'm saying? Bare knuckle. Come on, man. Nah. In front of millions of people at the fight. Nah. Thank God this was before the cell phones with the pictures and all that. So, hey, I probably would have had it running high for life if that video would have surfaced. If that would have went down, and we got to fighting, and he just whooping me to a pulp. So I was like, nah, bro, you got it. You got it, bro. It ain't that serious. You know, he started laughing and walked off. So so yeah, you know, uh uh I'm always getting off subject. But anyway, I'm just saying, man, you know, rest in peace to the fireman. And I might do a piece on him later on and really get in depth of his name and his background, and it's all over the internet. So rest in peace, man. And again, my great niece lost her dad this weekend to violence, and I'm just getting sick every week. We gotta address this. It's depressing looking at the news, you know. So that's why I come on here and I try to bring some positivity or somebody celebrating a birthday or anniversary, because we don't know when our time is coming or when we checking out. You know, we just don't know. So we need to enjoy every small moment and every big moment like it's gonna be our last time, because you don't know. And the devil is always working, you know. And when the devil know you are anointed and you're covered by the blood, he go and mess with your next of kin. So he's going to affect you somehow in some way. So stay prayed up, keep in the shield and covered by the covenant. That's what we need. We need to wake up with prayers and go to sleep with prayers. Ask God to cover us while we sleep with the covenant of blessings and prayers. You feel me? That's the only way we're going to get through this war of good and evil. And, you know, if you're walking with God, you're not by yourself. So therefore, you got backup. God got you. So you have no reason to fear. And I truly believe when you're not starting a situation and you're not the problem, when it's time to go into battle, you might get bumps, bruises, you might get hurt, but I feel you're going to come out as the victor, because each day you need to claim the victory. I claim the victory of life every day. I'm going to get my victory. You feel me? You know, so I'm ready for whatever, however it go down. I'm not scared. I walk with God. No fear. Whatever I gotta face, whatever I gotta do, God with me. And when the devil know that, he trying to be tactful on how he gonna attack you. And it's always not direct contact. Is indirect. He coming at people around you. Folks that's not covered. Folks that's not shielded. Folks that's not in the faith. He come and affect them. And that's how he hurt you. But still in the midst of pain, you keep prayer strong and you make prayer stronger than ever. Because that's how you going to get through the pain. That's what I told my niece. Cry, be upset, do what you got to do. The family going to wrap their love around you, and we going to get you through this. We going to get through this. I lost my sister 16 years ago. I just lost my dad last month. You know what I'm saying? So, I lost a loved one, a girlfriend, like some years back, about 15 years. So I know what that feels like. I've been blessed to have both of my parents for 51 years. I don't take that lightly. You feel me? I raved on how I was lucky to have both of my parents. Now I have one. So I'm saying to everybody, appreciate your loved ones. I know we don't say we love you to each other. Sometimes family members show love. I'm more of I show my love. I try to help as much as I can. I don't physically say it, but you know it. So I gotta get better at saying it. But my family is a family of action. You know you love if you're in the midst of our family, because we show it. We show and give gestures, even though we don't say I physically love you, and I do. I tell my nephews, my niece, I don't tell my mother I love her, but she knows. I call her every day. I'm checking on her. It ain't nothing that she need that I'm not going to provide for her that's in my power. Why you don't tell your mother you love her? I don't know. It's just something that we never did on that level. But we show our love, So it. It ain't no mystery. You know it. And sometimes words don't mean nothing if the action is not behind it. You feel me? All right, I'm looking at the time. I gotta go. Big day, streets finest. I hope y'all appreciate. I'm investing in my studio. I got the lighting going. My video is bright, and I ain't really got to do the lighting. That light is bright, but I like it though, So sometimes I'll turn it on, sometimes I won't. But yeah, the studio getting fly right up in here, I'll give y'all a tour, every so often, let you see the setup, The wife got the office, I got the studio. You know what I'm saying? Work hard, play hard. That's the only way to go. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be lazy if I wanted to, because, I like to spend money, so I got to get money. And I chose to do it the right way, despite all the trappings in front of me. I just wanted to get out of the situation of being a victim of circumstances. And I understand you're in control of your destiny. Figure it out. My grandmother used to say, if you got a brain, you got a mind, you can read, you can write, you can comprehend, figure it out. But see, a lot of people don't like how they got to do things. Like, for instance, taking a McDonald's job. I'll take that McDonald's job. And I did take that McDonald's job. That job set me up for future employment in food service at a restaurant level, at a hospital level, at a nursing facility level. So that was damn near my whole 20s, well, early 20s and late teens, right after I got out of construction because I was afraid of heights, and I was making good money doing construction, but I had to pivot. I dropped out of school because I needed to work to help the fam. So you can have all the plans in the world. That don't mean that you're going to follow that path in that direction. But you need to learn how to adjust most of all than anything, because we can't read the future and know what's down the line. So I tell people, no matter what your profession is, never be closed minded to learning something new. When my coworkers, when they venture off doing different things, loan officers, realtors, IT, and when they finish with their course and they move on, or they just finish, period, I be like, hey, can I read your books? I'll buy your books from you. Let me get up on that knowledge. You know, you don't have to change profession to receive and upgrade your knowledge information base. You know, it's always good to have options. So I'm gonna end it with that. Big Day, Streets Finest, we out. How about them Redskins? How about the Washington football team? However you want to identify them. How about them boys? Yeah, the burgundy and gold. You see it. You see it. Let's go. It was ugly. I like ugly games. Let them dudes find their heart. You know, find your heart and grind it out. Them the real games the fans like. I don't like a blowout. I don't like an easy game. Get out there and grind it out. Peace.